Howdy y'all, Fuzzy Biker here in the Fuzzy Biker Garage. We've got our camping hot rod all ready to go. I'm just about ready to roll it out the door over yonder, and we're going to head on a 3-day trip. So it's a Royal Enfield Interceptor 650. I said in a video that I published the other day that a friend of mine and I were talking. He said the Interceptor was one of the best camping bikes out there. Baxtercycle.com was willing to outfit one out for us. They had this one that was already pretty close. They added a windshield and these mirrors and a couple other things to complete the system. This is everything I need for a 3-day trip, amazingly, including food, by the way. So I've got tent, sleep system in here, sleeping bag right here, but my mattress, my tent, my everything you can imagine is in there. Clothing, a little bit of clothing. I've got some first aid stuff in there. I've got food, gloves, repair stuff, extra, stuff like that in there. Over here, I've got evening wear and rain gear, and I think I've got drink in there as well, including coffee, very important. But this is we're gonna drive through the sandhills of Nebraska. If you've never driven through the sandhills of Nebraska, if you've driven across Nebraska on Interstate 80, you have not seen Nebraska. Go through, we're gonna take, I think it's Highway 91 and then Highway 2, all the way across, all the way to Alliance, Chimney Rock, Scotts Bluff. We're gonna, and then on the way back, we're gonna go up north over through Valentine. But this bike should do the trick. And I put about 70 miles on it already, just trying to get used to it. But what has it got? Well, it's got the touring seat. It's got these Royal Enfield bags that roll up. And by the way, I think I might be putting these on I'd like to have these on my Himalayan because they unsnap, they roll up, they will hold all kinds of stuff. I think they're supposed to be waterproof. They're very rugged, and they come off. You undo this, and they slip right off. If I can get racks like that for my Himalayan, that might be a good thing. I've got this bag on the back. What's really cool about this Royal Enfield? So I've got, like I said, all my camping gear and stuff in here, minus the sleeping bag. I've got, medicines and stuff like that in here. It's, I hope it's waterproof. I've got some clothing in there. So, I think I've got a complete system. I'm going to wear my gloves. This is for parking in the, that's from Gearhead Junction, by golly, in Virginia. I'm going to use that on my kickstand. So I'm pretty excited, guys. I'm pretty excited. It's going to be a fun trip. Interesting things on this bike to point out, besides the bags and the, it's got a big rack on the back. That was kind of a neat thing that came with the bike. It's got these AEW pipes on it, which sound terrific. And this big screen. I want to make sure and try that out and see how that's the first infield with a screen like that on an Interceptor that I've been able to use. Other things they added, bar risers right here, barrel grips right here, those kind of soft barrel grips. And then of course these Royal Enfield mirrors, and I talked about this the other day, how good they are. Excellent product. So just soak that hot rod in, by golly. Oh, of course, my Royal Enfield gloves. I also have winter gloves in here. Actually, rainproof and winter gloves in here. And then mid-weather gloves in here. So we should have everything we need to take it on down the road. Other things that I want to mention real quick. I've got this Shoei helmet. This is a Neotech 2. I got that a week or so ago, maybe 10 days ago. And I got that also at Baxter Cycle. Very smooth. I've got about 1,000 miles on it already. So this is going to be kind of like the prove it trip. So we're going to do about 1,200 miles of riding, and that's going to be my only helmet. So I will be able to tell you what I think about that when we're all done. It should be pretty good. So far I've been very impressed with it. Good ventilation. It's one of those helmets that when you use the ventilation, you can actually feel it coming on and off. You can turn it on and off. And it's also got the, let's do this here. See if I can do this. Check that out. Little windscreen or sunscreen right there. Very good. And a ratchet strap. They're also going to be wearing, this will be my only jacket on the whole trip. That's not true. I've got a camp jacket I'm going to wear, like one of those zip down hoodies. But this is going to be my traveling jacket. It's going to be in the 80s, but I think I should be okay because it's got a big flap on the back that I've already got open. Check that out, Royal Enfield. And the reason I already have it open is because it's a warm jacket otherwise. If you open that back flap, open these front flaps, open the arms, this thing just kind of cools right off. As long as you're moving, you get that kind of a Venturi effect. and it keeps you pretty cool. Also, it has waterproof pockets down here, so I have my phone in one pocket, my wallet in the other. And it's an armored jacket. It's got the C2 armor in the shoulders and in the elbows, and it also has back armor. I think the back armor is C1, and the whole jacket's considered C-rated too. CE rated. I'm sorry, CE2 and CE1 rated jacket. So it should be a. Anyway, I'm pretty excited. It's going to be a pretty interesting adventure, and it's going to be a true test of both that helmet and the motorcycle and the system itself. The jacket to me is already proven. I've driven miles of rain in that thing, and hey, anyway, I'm rambling. Thank you to Baxter Cycle for lending us the motorcycle. BaxterCycle.com if you're interested in a new or used Royal Enfield Triumph Classic British bike of any type. Get a hold of those guys. Go to Baxter Cycle in Marnie, Iowa, or go to BaxterCycle.com. Make sure you tell them Fuzzy Biker sent you. Now, I'm going to gear up and head out. If it's nice where y'all are at, get out and ride, my friends. Life is good. Wahoo! Yippee-yi-yay! Yippee-yi-yo! Down the road we go. Beautiful, beautiful machine.